Hello. Afternoon around the house with the Donna Shaw team. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Donna.
So we've been getting a lot of questions about the counties going into yellow, and we are ready to look at some houses. But we wanted to bring you the truth in all this. So, Kendra, how can you help us out?
So our local government is planning to flip Lancaster County to yellow tomorrow, as are some of our surrounding counties. That does not mean we're going to be able to take you out there and show you houses. Our licenses are state licenses. That means we need the governor to flip our county to yellow. So that being said, if there's a county that flips to yellow, we will be able to get you out to that county to look at houses. Right now, those are all pretty far away. So at this point, we're just preparing because it could be any day. Things change daily, so we're gonna get you ready here. Scott's gonna show you what our new uniform is going to look like for not only us as realtors, but you as the buyer as well.
Thanks, Kendra. Fortunately for us, we're going to be wearing name tags, so you'll know who we are. But first thing, we already have practice doing this. You're going to have your mask. We're also going to have rubber gloves. We're also going to have booties to protect you and us from any of the COVID that may be around. But we also want to respect our sellers' homes as we're going to show them. We will bring a trash bag along as well, because when we're completing the showing, we need to wipe down all the surfaces that we touched and also discard of the gloves and booties. And, because we could have multiple showings. And so each house that you go into, the mask is reusable, but the other PPE is not.
That's correct, Scott. So we're all ready for you. We are anxious to get back out and be with you guys and help you through this process, whether you're listing a property or selling the property or buying the property. We are ready to get with you. So there's other regulations that are going to be happening as well, besides all the items that we're going to have to be wearing. Kendra, can you fill us in on those?
So we have some new documents. A few have already gone into place that are being used for walkthroughs and things like that. But we have two new essential pieces of paper that once we start showing houses regularly again will be used. One is a property access notice, which is basically just a warning paperwork. If you haven't had enough of the news telling you what can happen to you when COVID is, we have a piece of paper that's going to tell you as well, and what safety procedures should be followed to protect yourself. And then on top of that, you're going to have to fill out a health and safety acknowledgement. Both buyers and sellers are going to have to fill this out. It is a document that buyers will have to fill out every 24 hours as we're looking at homes. So we will be asking you to update this regularly. These papers will be flipped back and forth between buyer and seller before we can step foot into the house. So this is to protect everybody so that everybody is informed. It's just going to be part of the process at this point if you want to go out and see a house.
Yep. And I know a bunch of us have some buyers and sellers that are all ready to go. So we're going to actually be sending those documents out prior to we get these okay that we're going to be able to get out with you guys, so you can look at them, review them, and they're not going to be a surprise to you. So the other thing that is happening, go ahead, Kendra.
Like I said, we're going to, we could be flipping this switch at any given moment. Right now, Bill 2412 is actually on the House floor again with an amendment. That House bill, if it gets signed today, and they were actually on PCN as we logged on to video this, voting on all the different bills. If they pass it through, it ends up on the governor's desk, and then we sit and wait to see what the governor does. He has several options. He can veto it, he can sign it, and he can just sit and not respond. If he sits and not respond, from what I've read, and I am by all means not a political, I don't know what I want to say. I don't follow politics, period, except for right now. But they have the right to just, it becomes law if he sits on it for more than 10 days and doesn't respond. So, so we're kind of in a waiting game right now, but lots of counties around us are yellow, but they are several hours away at this point.
So yeah, so we are anxious, as you know, to get out so we can be with our clients and help them through this process. So we're getting ourselves ready. We are ready. We're excited to get back there and see all you guys and help you through this process. So I know there's all kinds of information that you're being bombarded with every single day, but if you have any other questions, please reach out to either one of us, and we would be happy to fill you in on the facts that are actually happening now.
One thing we should say, if you are uncomfortable going to look at houses, when this all does open up, you are still going to have the opportunity to do virtual tours, just as we're doing right now. So don't feel like in order to buy a house, you're going to have to risk your health. We always want your health to be a priority, and we're going to do everything we can to protect you.
Of course. And but it's just going to change. You know, this COVID is changing everything right now. And but hopefully we'll all get past this. We're going to get back to working and feeling comfortable with this process. So in the meantime, I think that's all we have for today. Anything else, you two?
Nope, just a quick reminder about our client event that will be coming up on June 6th. So once again.
Okay, well, very good. Well, it's been great talking to you this afternoon. You all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch up next week.
Enjoy the sunshine.
Bye.
Bye-bye.